What's going on, everybody? This is John with Kull Buck Outdoors. Was going through some of my arrows and broadheads and stumbled across a few of the broadheads that I've used or reviewed over the past couple of years, and I put a few together to go over with you today. We're 5 days away from opening day of bow season here in Georgia as of today. But a couple of these broadheads I want to go over. We're going to shoot it with my Elite Ritual 35 into a inch thick piece of plywood, just to see how these heads open up and see how they perform on the back side of it, see if the blades bend or if the tips break or anything like that, just to check wear and tear. A couple of the ones we're going to do, first one will be the Swhacker broadhead. We're going to try it first. It'll be the far left shot. We'll use the Thorn broadhead, which will be our second shot. Our third shot is going to be the SEVR broadhead. All these are 100 grain. And then we're going to use my new one that I just got in, which is made by Rocket, called the Meat Seeker. Pretty neat little broadhead. I just found it, so I'm going to check it out. I'm using Beeman 300 spine arrows, and of course my Ritual 35 at 30-inch draw at 70 pounds. So let's see what happens. Hopefully they perform well, and this will be the last shot I take, which will be the Meat Seeker. We'll go from left to right, so you'll see them hit the target, and then we'll see what they look like afterwards. So y'all stay tuned. Let's see how they do. First was the Swhacker broadhead. As you can see here, we got a little bit of the deployment. Pretty good shot. The next one was the Thorn broadhead. You can see the blades where they hit the front side of the plywood. Looks almost to be a full deployment. It's a little shorter on top than it is at the bottom. The next one was the SEVR broadhead. If you look here at the SEVR, still got pieces of the blade, and there's the end of the arrow shaft, so zero penetration. I mean, it hit and basically stopped. And then the last one was the Meat Seeker by Rocket, which is a 3-blade. You can see the bottom blade here, the other blade, and the third. Looks like almost a full deployment. We'll go around back. Also, on these three, as you can see here, the Rocket had the furthest penetration, followed by the Swhacker and the Thorn, and then the least penetration was on the SEVR. This is the Swhacker broadhead. As you can see, the deployment's already went back down. May have been the momentum of the stop made the blades collapse back down. Here's the Thorn broadhead. This is our SEVR. Kind of hard to see here. Barely penetrated through. Not very convincing when you're talking about shooting bone. And then this is the Meat Seeker by Rocket broadhead. Pretty dang impressive. Blades are still fully deployed. They look really good. The blades on the Thorn still look really well. Look good. And then the Swhacker still look good. Not too happy with the performance from SEVR on this one. Kind of a letdown. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for tuning in, checking out this little quick arrow and broadhead review. I think the overall best performer was the Rocket Meat Seeker, followed by the Swhacker broadhead, the Thorn broadhead, and then the SEVR. Was really surprised the SEVR didn't have more penetration with the low blade exposure, the extreme beveled tip. I mean, it's really sharp. I thought it would punch right through, kind of like the others did. I thought it'd be a pretty even race across the board. This board's been dry kept, so it's been well maintained. It's not weathered in any way, so I think it held up to its full potential as far as the plywood's concerned. So if you're in the market, I mean, as I just picked up that Rocket Meat Seeker, the review I seen was shooting through a cow shoulder with meat and bone still attached, and it performed well. That was kind of my selling point on it. But I think you would be very happy with it. If you're still hesitant, I plan on using it in the field this year. That's going to be my go-to broadhead. We'll see how it does and performs this year. A few of the other guys on the Kull Buck team use the Grim Reaper, which performs really well. We've all used it in the past. You've seen video and footage where it has performed successfully in the field. So we're just looking forward to a fun and exciting 2020 bow season and deer season in general. So y'all stay tuned. If you haven't already, drop us a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment. And if you want to see something else, let us know in the comment section below. We'd love to put that footage together for you and do the trial and error and do the legwork for you to see how it performs. But y'all stay tuned to the channel. It's going to be a good 2020 deer season, and we'll catch y'all later.